Our verse today is from John chapter 21, verse 17. Jesus said to him the third time, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was grieved because he said to him the third time, "Do you love me?" And he said to him, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." Jesus said to him, "Feed my sheep." This verse is drawn from the episode of Jesus' appearance to the disciples by the Sea of Tiberias. After the miraculous catch of fish, attention focused on Jesus and Peter. Our verse records the third question that Jesus asked Peter. Perhaps this reminds Peter of the threefold denial of his master. To the first two questions, "Do you love me?" Peter's response was direct. He said, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." The first question with its response were basic, while the second question and its response served to confirm the first. At this third time, his response changed. Perhaps he couldn't understand why a third time. So he expressed sorrow and grief that Jesus asked him a third time. Perhaps he felt his master no longer trusted him, or his past had caught up with him. At that point, Peter reaffirmed his confidence in Jesus by saying, "You know everything." And he confirms it by saying, "You know that I love you." This longer response plays a double role. It expresses Peter's convictions about Jesus' omniscience. It also acknowledges Peter's past failure and his present contrition and sorrow. The second point of this encounter is Jesus' commission of Peter. He says, "Feed my sheep." Jesus used the metaphor of sheep to indicate Peter's role as a shepherd of the flock of Jesus, which suggests his role in the Church of Christ. An interesting part of this episode is what it teaches us about the love of God. Now, when Peter answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you," one should have expected Jesus to reward him for the love. But what we see is rather a requirement of that love of Jesus. Peter's love for Jesus was not rewarded with a beautiful gift or a privilege, nor was it repaid with a promise of a better life. It was received with a task and responsibility. Dear friends, one of the problems we have in Christianity today is that we expect God to reward us for loving Him. Our love for God seems to be an investment in a sort of heavenly microfinance bank expected to yield substantial dividend. And when the expected dividend is not forthcoming, the tendency is to abandon God. Peter's experience challenges us to know that our love for God must be accompanied by commitment and responsible stewardship. This verse teaches us that love at all levels, relationship, marriage, family, is not an investment that yields profit. It is a sacrifice. Like Peter, Jesus is asking you, "Do you love me?" And if your answer is yes, then get ready to accept the responsibilities that come with it. Be prepared to care for the sheep of Jesus, which include the poor, the helpless and hopeless, the lonely, the suffering, the hungry, the sick, the strangers, your family members, as well as your church members. As St. John reminds us, those who do not love a brother or sister whom they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. See 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. As Jesus restored Peter after his fall, May He restore you to every good position and status that you have lost. And may He grant you a greater future. Amen. God bless you.